Hey guys, it's Paul Purnell here for Film in a Year project. So, I'm happy to see you. I'm glad you came back this week. And this week we're going to be talking about fundraising, callbacks, and locations. So let's get to it. So, as far as callbacks and auditioning goes, number one, I want to say thank you from all of the Film in a Year team. We're really grateful that you auditioned. We watched all of your videos and you're all awesome. So if you didn't get chosen, just remember it's not because we don't like you, it's because we're looking for something specific and we want to try and make the film the best we possibly can. So keep that in mind, and also don't forget that even if you aren't chosen for a part, that we're going to continue to send out casting and crew calls for extras and for people to help out on the set as PAs or grips or other essential parts. So make sure you keep an eye out for those emails, and if you submitted an audition, then we're going to send you an email. So keep that in mind. Also, as for callbacks, we'll be doing those very soon. They're just around the corner, and we'll give you a pretty good in-depth look at what we kind of do in the whole callback process. We're going to do some behind-the-scenes videos and some cool stuff like that as well. So keep an eye out for that. And also, once we've done that, we will have our cast list. And we're very excited to have our cast and all of that figured out. So that's awesome. So that's what's going on with callbacks. So now I'm going to talk to you about fundraising. So we're kind of moving into the fundraising phase of this whole endeavor. And although we're making a micro-budget film, even a micro-budget film, if we actually take care of people, is going to cost us something. For instance, we want to feed all of our actors and crew on set every day, at least 2 meals. And that can be quite pricey. We were actually calculating it out earlier, and it could be upwards of, in the thousands of dollars. One number was $6,000. We're obviously going to try and do it for much less than that, but that's where some other people can help out. So what does fundraising look like? Well, first off, we're going to be doing an Indiegogo campaign, and we'll be launching that very soon. I'll have the link in the description. And with Indiegogo campaign, you can pre-order your DVDs, your Blu-rays, your downloads. You can pre-order a bunch of that stuff. You can also sponsor. We'll have sponsorships for one of the 9 to 11 episodes on YouTube. And at the beginning, it'll say this episode is sponsored by Joe Blow. He's awesome. He's got all the cool stuff and the leaf blowing machines. Joe Blow. Yeah. So you definitely do that, and we'll have some other interesting, cool ones. Be an assistant director for a day or stuff like that that you'll be able to come and be a part of. So that's really cool. Keep an eye out. Click the link. So other ways we're fundraising is private funding. If you just want to give us money or be a part of the whole process or buy into the movie or anything like that, we're interested in talking with you. We're not trying to raise like $1 million budget here. We're just trying to raise maybe $10,000, which is, if you've ever looked at a movie budget, is almost nothing. Like literally they spend $10,000 on renting the cars to drive people from their hotels to the locations. We're gonna spend, probably less than that on the whole shoot. So that's kind of where we're going and what we're thinking about. And the other way that you can help is donating food. Like I said, we want to feed our cast and crew every day that we're on set, and that's 4 days a week for 6 or so weeks, 25 days total. So that's important to us. So donating food, and then also locations. We're looking for locations, and if you have an amazing location and want to donate it, it will be in the movie, and there'll definitely be special thanks in the credits for anybody who donates anything. So that's how you can help. That's how you can be a part of the whole fundraising process. So if you want to be a part, do it. So that brings me to my last point, which is locations. So this week, we're really going to press into and try and find locations, actually from now until our second callback, which is June 7th and June 8th. So from now until then, we're going to be trying to get as many locations locked in as we can, so that when we talk to the people in their callbacks, we'll be able to give them pretty good dates of like, this is when we're planning to shoot here, this is when we're planning to shoot here, this is mostly when you'll need to be available. So that's very important. And what are those locations? That's what I'm going to tell you right now. So we're looking for a high school where we can use a hallway, a classroom, we can use a lunchroom, a gym, and also a football field and football stadium. We need that for approximately 1 week, which will be probably about 5 days or so. We have some night scenes, but mostly they're daytime scenes, and it should be pretty simple shoots. Other important locations that we're looking for are the warehouse, which is where the OWL base is set up. You probably don't know what that is, but basically OWL is off-world logistics, and they're sort of like our world's version of the MIB, but they're a sanctioned government agency. So they have a base set up in an old warehouse, you know, with different computer screens and monitors and stations where they're watching the skies and stuff. And it's like a makeshift base that, you know, they might set up a temporary base of operations. So we're looking for a warehouse where we can set up our temporary base of operations for them, and that will be needed for probably like 3 days, maybe even less. It's very quick scenes in there, and it'll be very simple. So definitely, if you have either of those locations, let us know. Those are our key locations that we're looking for. And then on top of that, we're also looking for a science lab, especially something that looks really cool on the exterior, but then has, you know, sort of a labby looking environment on the inside. We have several scenes there, and that will be our Mensa lab. We're also looking for houses for Tim's house. So if you've got, you know, if you love football and you've got a football player's bedroom with all these football trophies and posters, then that's perfect. That's what we're looking for. Not too messy, but something like that. So we're looking for that, and then also Devin's room, and he's really into comic books and aliens and fish and that sort of thing. You can email us through our contact page and let us know you have those locations, and we'll definitely love to talk to you. And anybody who donates their location, like I said, will put you in the credits. So we're really excited about that stuff. And that's pretty much it for this week. So don't forget to like us and subscribe and all of that on here on YouTube. And also go to our Twitter, follow us, and like us on Facebook and do all that cool stuff. So spread the word. Get those auditions out, get them in if you haven't done them already, because time is running out, and keep an eye out for those emails. So thanks for watching, and let's go make a movie.